So now let's be honest, is the hustle culture really worth it? Because let's face facts, no matter whatever country you're in, whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, you're in the US, in the UK, in Canada, whatever country it is, you're in Germany, whatever country it is, the hustle culture seems to be the same all around the world. Not exactly the same, but everybody is hustling all around the world. But the question really is all the hustle and bustle that we're doing really paying off, or is it just unnecessary stress? What do you think? Let's get right into the video. So hi guys, welcome back to the Literal Podcast. I'm your amazing host, Ogechinze, aka The Phenomenal Oge. And today we're going to be talking about something very interesting. We're going to be shaking tables today once again. But this table we're shaking today is the table of the hustle culture. So today we're talking about the hustle culture all around the world. So the question really is the hustle culture really paying off, or is it just, suffering in disguise? Are we really hustling and doing something right, or are we just suffering ourselves for nothing? So now I'm going to be using Nigeria and abroad, or the diaspora, for case study today. So in Nigeria, the hustle would literally humble you. Lagos alone is a different ball game on its own. You have people in Lagos, some people wake up as early as 4 a.m. every morning just to get to work, to do their hustle. And you see some people even, they're out for like 12 hours working and then come back late at night only to come and still do their second job, which is their side hustle. Then you see somebody who has worked all day and barely gotten home at 10 p.m. and she's rushing home to come and bake cake for someone because she has an order to deliver the next morning. But it's really crazy. How do people actually juggle all these things? It's really not easy. These days, if you ask people in Nigeria, for example, oh, what do? You hear one person say, oh, I'm a banker, I'm a caterer, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a nail tech. I'm like, only you? Now the same 24 hours all of us follow get so. Because how do you manage to fit in all these jobs into the same 24 hours a day that every single other person has? It's crazy out there. I understand the hustle is real, no jokes. Like, people these days, the hustling spirit is on another level. But back in the days, it wasn't like this. Back in the days, you hear people say, oh, I'm a banker, and they're doing one job. Oh, I'm a lawyer, one job. You hear, oh, I'm a hairdresser, one job. I'm a businessman, one job. But now, hell no. One person is a banker, a baker, a caterer, a makeup artist, everything. One person is doing like 5 to 6 different things. And you're wondering, how do you juggle all these things effectively? It is well, so to that friend who wakes up 5 a.m. every morning just to meet up with work at 9 a.m. and works a 9 to 5 only to get back home at barely 9 p.m. or to 10 and bake cakes up until midnight just to meet up with the deadline for a customer the next day. And then you wake up 5 a.m. to meet up with doing delivery so that you can package everything and then, give it to whoever it is going to deliver for you before you dash out to work. Would you call that productivity? Well, maybe, but would you call that peace of mind? Hell no. Because that's not just multiple streams of income, it's multiple streams of suffering. Haba, only one person. You will go to work, you will come back, you work a 9 to 5, you come out from your 9 to 5 job, then start your side hustle. Some people are bakers on the side, some people do makeup, some people do nails, some people have a ready-to-wear brand where they sew and, sell clothes to people. Different things. Some people sell hairs, different things. So you come back from work after your 9 to 5 and you're compiling orders and make sure you package them before you go to bed. You barely sleep at say between 12 and 1 a.m. You wake up again at 5 a.m. and the hustle continues. How exactly do you expect to live long that way? Unfortunately, those are the kind of things, this unnecessary multiple streams of stress is what reduces the life expectancy of people. But unfortunately, we are so focused on the hustle, so focused on, the drive that I must not be poor, I will never be poor in my life. Everybody is trying to, put in their best, work hard, work their ass off just to make sure that they are making this money. Everybody wants to secure the bag. But what shall it profit you to secure the bag and lose your health in the process? Please, If you are sick, that's when you understand why they say health is wealth, because you will end up using all that bag that you have secured to pay for your health. So it's going to be exchanged. So please, look after yourself. Oh. In the midst of the hustle, in the midst of the grind, I understand you're trying to make ends meet, you're trying to take care of your family, sort out your bills, plan for your future, for tomorrow. I get it. And even I myself too, I know I am guilty. I used to be very guilty of this thing. Until at some point, I had to advise myself and give myself brain. That you cannot kill yourself for whatever work you're doing, whatever organization you're working for. There's nobody who is not replaceable. If anything happens to you today, tomorrow they will find another person. And life goes on. So if your body is telling you, I am tired, please listen to your body and take your well-deserved rest. Nothing will happen. You will not lose all your customers simply because you rested for one day. Your job will not come to an end simply because you did not come for one day. If you don't show up, somebody else will show up and do the job. So if you're tired, if your body is crying out to you, say, have mercy upon me. My dear, listen to your body and take your well-deserved rest today. The funniest part is the fact that even with all the hustle and bustle, all the grind, all the hustle, all the struggling, with everything, with all the multiple streams of stress, your account balance sometimes will still be clear and be telling you insufficient funds. That is the most painful part, because sometimes hard work doesn't necessarily equals a lot of money. I'll say that again. Sometimes hard work doesn't equal plenty money. Oh, it doesn't. You will just be there stressing yourself for nothing and be acquiring stress, acquiring sickness, acquiring problems. You think, oh no, you're working hard. The key to it is working smart and not hard. Working smart is what brings the real money. They say hard work pays, yes, but not necessarily. It depends on the kind of hard work. Hard work mixed with smart work is what pays. But hard work alone, without smart work added to it, will only lead to burnout and sicknesses and pain and all sorts of stress. I'll tell you that for free. You. Unfortunately, the hustle culture has made so many of us believe that rest equals laziness. Some people now equate resting to laziness. They feel like, oh, they are being lazy, or they're lazing about, or they're not doing enough simply because they're resting. People now feel guilty for even taking a rest. But should that even be the case? Of course not. You're not lazy because you decided to take a rest. You are wise because you're looking out for your body. Because you need to take care of the body that works the money, so that the body will not bail on you tomorrow. Because if that body bails on you, you will use all the money that you gathered to take care of that body. So my dear, balance. Learn to balance it. Know when to work. Know when to take a break and take a rest. So that your body can recharge and refresh and be good for you to work the next day. Now who rest? They work. Now who they are alive, they work. My people. Now who they are alive, they work. So now to people who live in diaspora, you people are not innocent at all. It's not, you think, because you've escaped Nigeria or you've escaped Africa, you think you've escaped the hustle culture. I laugh in Swahili because the hustle culture abroad is next level. It's on a different level. It's a different ball game. Many people thought they were stressed out in Nigeria, but they came and met the senior brother of the stress abroad. My abroad people. Am I speaking your mind? Drop your comments in the comment section. And if at this point you've not liked this video, what are you waiting for? This one now no be Cherry Gambia. Make sure you go now, click on the like button, like this video, share this video to your friends, family, and loved ones. Drop your comments in the comment section. If you're living abroad or you're living in Africa, what do you think about this video? Are you stressed out? Are you burnt out? Do you think the hustle is really paying? Does all the stress and the hustle actually equal, success in the end? Does it or does it not? So let me know what you think and I'll be sure to respond. You see someone who is working 12-hour shifts by day in a warehouse. Let's say, for example, somebody is working 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. morning shift in a warehouse. And then after the warehouse shift, this person is going to do Uber driving in the night after work. And you see this person who do this Uber, can do this Uber driving till like 3 a.m. before they now finally retire for the day, go home, sleep 4 hours, and go back again to warehouse shift. It's ridiculous. I've seen some people who even work 24 hours. Some people will go and do a 10-hour shift in the day, maybe in a warehouse or something, come back home. Some people don't even get to go back home. They just go somewhere, eat, take a short 30-minute nap in their car or whatever, and then they are off for night shifts to do care shifts. I'm like, I beg, are you people robots? Because I cannot calm. It is not easy. I will tell you, it's not easy. I can remember a time when I was working day and night. I'll tell you a little bit about that story. A few years back, there was a time when I would work morning shifts to like afternoon. I would close in the afternoon, then go home, eat, rest a little bit, shower, and then go for night shifts. Yes, so I did it. So if I'm telling you these things, know that I myself, I'm a perfect example. No say no be cho. I can relate. Exactly. So some people actually do these things. Mine, at least I even gave myself a few hours in between to rest. Some people don't even give themselves time to rest. That's why unfortunately you hear sad stories of, oh, somebody died on their way back from work because they slept off on the steering and crashed themselves. You hear some people collapse at work and just die because they're not paying attention to their body. Their body has been giving them signals since, telling them, auntie, I don't tire, uncle, I don't tire, but they ignored it. But they kept pushing. You'll be feeling like Superman. They say, no, I can't do it. I need to work. But now you think of, how much will I earn on this shift? How many hours shift? People see, 8-hour shift. They'll be calculating the money, multiply by how much they'll be paid per hour. And then the next thing, they carry their bag. They've jumped on the next available bus. They're going to work. My dear, you know they pay you. Apart from the fact that, when you overwork, you pay a lot of tax and all that. That one is not even the issue. The main issue is the burnout. Your body will be tired and stressed. You will age faster because all the stress you're putting on your body, you will think, oh, you are taking paracetamol, taking ibuprofen for that body pain, back pain, leg pain, this one pain, that one pain. You think, oh, let me rugged it. They say, okay, now that I'm younger, let me, work all this work. But what if you never sat down to ask yourself, what if you end up getting burnt out and don't even live long enough to go past that your young age in good health? Have you thought about that? What if your health gets in the way in the process? God forbid, nobody prays for that. But we've seen it happen. We've seen young people die at work or on their way from work, on their way to work. We hear a lot of things happen abroad. So please don't be the next victim. Take care of yourself today. Don't overwork yourself. If you rest, it's not a sin. It is good to take a rest. When you're tired, please, by all means, take that your well-deserved rest today. And your body will thank you. Some people are so busy that they don't even have time to eat proper food. I've been there, so I can tell you. It happens. Sometimes you're so busy doing this shift, that shift, this work, that work, trying to, make ends meet. You say, the bills are not smiling. Yes, we understand the bills are not smiling. But sometimes you need to take a break and take care of the body that works the money. If you're working hard, please eat well. Eat healthy food. Eat balanced diets. Take care of your body. Visit your GP for routine checks from time to time. If your body is giving you sign you're feeling some kind of way, please go to the hospital. Let them check you. Eat good food. Eat healthy food. Don't just live on chicken and chips or bread or whatever junk or just snacks. Eat proper food. If your body is working, it needs proper food. And take your supplements. I can't overemphasize that. Supplements are good. So some supplements that your body might be lacking in the midst of all the hustle, bustle, and all the stress, please make sure you're replenishing them. So take your supplements, eat good food, exercise, because busyness and walking does not equate to exercise. So unfortunately, it doesn't. That 12 hours that you're standing, walking, bending, everything, you're doing your back a lot of damage, you're doing your legs, your body, your joints a lot of damage. And it doesn't equal exercise. So please take out time to exercise, even if it's to take a walk. If you don't have time to go to the gym, take a walk frequently, even if it's twice a week. Even if you can do every day, perfect. Even if it's 15-30 minutes in a day, get your steps in. Move your body, move your joints. Because that staying in one position or bending and all that, it doesn't equate exercising. So you're just busy, but your busyness is not beneficial to your body in any way. It's only causing damage. So please, exercise, eat good food, take supplements, go to your GP when you need to, do your routine checkup. Early detection is key. They say prevention is better than cure. So please, anything you can do to prevent falling sick is better. Please do it, so that you don't start running helter-skelter tomorrow. He who has ears, let him hear. A word they say is enough for the wise. It's so funny how the hustle culture has turned so many people into motivational speakers. You see somebody online saying, oh, I sleep 3 hours a day because money never sleeps. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the lazy. This one, that one, nonsense. Don't listen to all that rubbish. Do what works for you and what works for your own body. Those people don't know the damage they're causing to themselves until later on. So you do where your strength reach. Do what your power carry. Do the one where your power carry in PG. The one that your strength can take. Please do that one. Do your best and leave the rest. You cannot kill yourself. You don't feel by yourself. Not by yourself because of work. Because next of kin, they are not smiling. Is that not how they say it? Next of kin, they're not smiling. So please, take care of yourself. Spoil yourself a little. Take yourself out. Buy yourself things. Book that massage today. Go for massage. It's therapeutic. It helps. It eases all the tension in your joints, in your muscles. So if you do a job that you stand a lot, you bend a lot and all that, please, or you drive long hours, why exactly are you not having massages? Even if it's once a week, or once in 2 weeks, or once a month, whatever frequency you can afford, please book yourself that spa session today and go. Pamper yourself. Next of kin, they're not smiling. If anything happens to you tomorrow, they will blow your money. Sharp. You'll be shocked. So please, all that money that you're trying to save up and pack up and keep for the rainy day, now person will live to see the rainy day. Go use money for rainy day, Abby. So please, before that rainy day comes, I beg, take care of yourself. Keep some from the rainy day, of course. I'm not saying you should be lavish. No, don't spend lavishly, but please take care of yourself. And if you're a family person as well, make sure that your work and all that you're doing is not affecting your relationship with your family. Because I've seen so many people who come abroad and the hustle culture destroys their family. There are couples who have not seen each other eye to eye or have not been in the same house at the same time for months. No joke, so especially people who have kids. The hustle culture makes a lot of them to, work alternate shift patterns. So when this person is on duty, the next person is at work. So when you're free, when you're off duty, your husband is on. When you're on duty, your husband is off. That's how they do it. Some people literally just exchange their children at the bus station. I've seen people do it. They take their kids with them to the bus station as they're going to work. Their husband will be coming back at the same time. So while they are at the bus station, before it will be time for their bus, their husband would have arrived and alighted from his own bus. They will exchange the kids, share a hug, and okay, have a nice day. How was work? Fine, that's it. And that's all. But what happens? Their relationship suffers, and before long, you see people just become flatmates. And your children to suffer for it. Some people pay for childminder and all that. They spend a lot of money on childcare. If your kids are still small abroad, they spend a lot of money on childcare. So some people, in their own case, they pay childminder, and it's childminder that is the one that takes care of their kids all the time. Some people's children are already calling childminder mommy, because you, mommy, they have not seen you. Your kids barely even know you. You leave when it's dark, come back when it's dark. They are asleep when you are going. By the time you come back from work, they have slept. So please, how do these children want to know you? How do they want to build a bond with you? So if you're a family person, please be intentional about family time. Spending time with your partner, spending time with your children. Be intentional about it. Have your family time. Have at least one day a week that you and your husband will book off on the same day. Work around it. I know it's difficult sometimes, depending on the kind of job you're doing, but some jobs is workable. Please be intentional about it, so that you don't become a stranger to your children in your own house, and you don't build a strain in your relationship as well. So please, the key is balance. So strike a balance today between that your work, your hustle culture, and your family, and every other thing. Because what shall it profit you to gain all the whole money and lose your family, lose your social life, lose every other thing in the process? Some people have lost themselves in the midst of work. All they do with their life is work, 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 rinse and repeat. That's all. Some people can't remember the last time they went out, did anything for themselves. You'll be wondering, sir, even all the money they are working, they still not even show for your body. Somebody cannot even see. If you see some people, they look so stressed, so exhausted, so tired, so emaciated. They don't even look like people who are working and earning money, because the money is not showing on them. They're just working, paying bills, and rinse and repeat. So in the end, to what end? Isn't the purpose of making this money to have a better life? So what is the point of losing the better life in the process of trying to make the money? So please, strike a balance today. If you're one of those people who have lost themselves in the midst of work, today, this video is your wake-up call to come back. Re-strategize. Think about things that matters. Find a way to work smart and not hard. Because smart work is what pays the biggest money and not hard work. So you need to find time for self-development. Because self-development is the key. That's what you need to achieve the right kind of skills that will afford you the opportunity to work smart and not hard. So until you have developed yourself and acquired the necessary skills to be able to fit into positions where you can work smart and not hard, you'll be wasting your time. So please, create time for self-development. You see that skill that you've been eyeing, that dream goal, please acquire that skill today. Work it out. Figure out how you would, work on yourself. Make sure that you have at least a day in a week where you have something that you're doing for yourself, where you're doing something that has to do with your own self-development. Because you get why it is useful, it is necessary. Unless, of course, you want to keep up with the hustle culture, hustle and bustle back and forth every single day. I don't pray that for anybody. But in order to attain this financial independence, it's not by hustling. Every day, jama back and forth. They pay. That is not what brings financial independence. At most, you just be comfortable. But people who actually attain this financial independence are people who work smart and not hard. They sit down, they have a chilled life. They're the ones who relax, work with their brain and not physical strength, and earn more money than you people who are jumping up and down, working hard. So please, start thinking. Today, this video is a wake-up call. Start thinking about your life. What are you going to do to have a better life tomorrow? What can you do to afford you to get to the point where your investments, your return on investments and your assets is enough to take care of your bills, of your lifestyle, to maintain your lifestyle and everything without you having to work physically a day in your life again? So you sit down and start thinking, it's a wake-up call for everybody. I'm talking to myself, talking to every single person out there. So please, this hustle culture, we have to re-strategize. We have to work on it because it's not really working out, if you ask me. So let me know what you think. If you've watched this video to this point, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you think the hustle culture is beneficial? Is it working for you? Or do you think it's actually just a scam? Do you think working so hard and trying to do so many things, is it really bringing you the multiple streams of income, or is it bringing you multiple streams of stress? Let me know what you think in the comment section and I'll be sure to respond. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share with your friends and loved ones, and if you haven't subscribed, my darling, hit the subscribe button right now to subscribe to my channel so you get to be one of the people who always find out when I post a new video. Till I come your way again, same time next week on the Literal Podcast. I remain your amazing host, Ogechi Nze, aka The Phenomenal Oge. Thank you so much. Signing out. Bye.